What's up, everyone? This is Joe Sorrentino of New England RC. Well, an unfortunate thing happened recently. This is my YEZI Vector 30, and inside you can see there's a motor here. The motor rusted out on me. Kind of a bummer because during that video you saw of me and my nieces playing with boats, I was supposed to have this one running and it wasn't working, so couldn't use it that time. And now I'm down one boat. So I needed a new motor. And I went online to try and find one new motor, but I couldn't find one anywhere local. I looked on Amazon, I looked on eBay. Nobody seemed to carry it. But I did happen to find a company out of China, and they were called Monkey Hobby. And I was able to locate a motor through there. So if you folks at home happen to have a YEZI Vector 30 with motor issues, need a motor, I'll have a link in the description where you can find that motor from Monkey Hobby. All right. And so that hopefully I'll get that soon. I don't know when it's coming, but in the meantime, if my nieces come by, I wanted to have another boat so all three of us could speed race, you know. So I needed another boat, so I had to get a new one. And so I picked up another boat. Woo! I picked up the Iokuki Hj808 speedboat. All right, now I don't know why the brand names are different. The last one you saw was the HONGGXUNJIE, and this one's the Iokuki. I don't know. And I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. So I'm sorry, anyone watching at home, if I pronounce it wrong. Maybe it's Iokuki. Sorry. Iokuki. I-O-K-U-K-I. Iokuki? Sounds right. I don't know. Anyway, I got this. And if it works as good as the other two boats, then I'm sure I'm going to be very satisfied. So hopefully there'll be no issues there. But today we're going to unbox it. I'm going to see how it looks. And then we're going to give it a test drive. And when we do so, I'm going to use that shark and that submarine you saw in my other videos. I'm going to have that in the water too. Little obstacles to try and maneuver around. Make the video a little more interesting to watch. All right, let's go. All right, folks, so here we are with my Iokuki Hj808 speedboat. We're going to do the unboxing. Beautiful. Comes with the manual, just like the others. Nice detailed manual here. Okay, as well as a Q&A, quick little diagram. Good, 2 batteries, very nice. AA batteries for my remote control. Looks just like the other ones. And here is the boat itself. Nice. This one here is a slightly different color than the others. This one also has the 2 lights in the front like the other one did. And it looks about the same size. So we'll be checking this out in a minute in comparison to the other ones. Only comes with 1 charger. The other ones came with 2. Not a big deal. I got tons of chargers now, so it doesn't really matter all that much. And this is the stand. So let's assemble this real quick. Boom. There you go. Nice, easy stand. Boom. Done. So I'll charge one of these batteries. I'll put these batteries in the remote control and give it a rip. But first, let's go take a little comparison. We can look at the boats together so you can see them all, what they all look like side by side. All right, folks. So here's the 3 boats I've had before. And now, a 4th one. Woohoo! Yeah, it looks pretty similar to the others. This one's just a slight different color scheme here. I've got the black with red versus the red with black. And then you have the blue and black and the black and blue. So, yeah, not a lot of color options with this brand name, but at least there's some kind of differentiation between them. So I'm excited because I think this one's going to look real good with the others. Right now, this one's out of commission, so we'll just put this one away. For the time being, eventually when that's working again, I'll have 4 boats. And maybe my wife or my sister can use the 4th boat. But in the meantime, 3 working boats, all same size. And I think it's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time when the nieces come over. So I just put a new battery in the new boat. And while I'm thinking of it, I just wanted to point out something which is kind of important. I think the reason my Vector 30 rusted out and these other boats didn't is because when you open up the chassis here, there's another protection cover here. And this is the part that keeps it waterproof, protecting all these electronics from inside. And that's why when I finished running these other boats over here, because they all have the same type of thing here. These were fine. I never had any problems with any of the motors rusting out because they're waterproof. They're covered up. There's 2 layers. Vector 30 just has this one cap here. So I think that's a big part of why I stay protected. And also another important fact that I forgot to point out in my previous videos, these boats run on lithium-ion 7.4 volt batteries. All right, let's put the cap on and give her a rip. Okay, we're outside. Power on. Always start with the remote control. Now let's pop this in. Should go right in, should turn right on. Lights are on, looking good. Going in reverse. Forward. Starting off slow. Ooh. All right, let's speed it up. Oh, the right control doesn't work too well. Some with the propeller here. Uh-oh, this one might be a dud. I mean, it works fast, but doesn't turn right. Yeah. Only seems to turn one direction. Can turn that way okay. Not so much the other way. Yeah, the fin is limited here. Yeah, it's not working right. The problem is I can only go left when I bring the steering trim all the way down, which is odd, because the other boats didn't do that. I don't think it's supposed to do that. See, that's sizes of circles that I'd like to be able to do, but I can't steer to the right. I can only steer to the left. It's a little irritating, but there's definitely an issue there. So if I crank the steering trim back up, now I can steer again. I can steer both directions. It's a little hard to turn, but I can do it. And when I take it all the way down, I can't steer in that direction at all. It's weird that it takes wide turns when I go this way. I steer to the left, wide turns only. But when I steer to the right, I can do the smaller turns. It's not supposed to work that way. So unfortunately, the Iokuki Hj808 was a bit of a letdown. And I'm not trying to fault the brand. I really think it just happened to be a dud boat that I got. And just to quickly recap here what was going on when you were watching the video, the main thing that I was having trouble with was the steering trim. You know, the steering trim is supposed to control how wide or how short the turning radius is. But for some reason, when I used the directional control and I went left or right, one side would be completely wide and the other side would be much shorter. And that's not how that's supposed to function when you're turning left or right. That's only supposed to be affected when you change the steering trim. Whatever you set the steering trim for should be the same in both directions, left or right. For whatever reason, it wasn't working that way. I'm not sure what was going on there, but needless to say, I had to return it. It wasn't working right, and it's a bit unfortunate. In some cases, you get what you pay for. You know, 50 bucks, kind of a crapshoot, if you will. But I did get lucky with the Hj808 speedboats from HONGGXUNJIE. Now, those have been working fantastic. And I like to think the Iokuki would have been fine too. Like I said, I think I just happened to get a dud. So I am still short one boat. I have 2 working boats that work great, and 1 dead boat. I'm waiting on that motor for the YEZI Vector 30. And like I said before, if my nieces come over and they want to play, I like to have 3 working boats. Right now I only have 2. So I need to get another boat. And here's what I picked up, folks. Jet Jam Pro Boat. And not going to tell you too much about this. There's going to be a little bit of a preview of coming attractions. We're going to feature this in the next episode. But I do want to let you know, I know this particular boat from a video I saw from the RC Sailors. So a quick shout out to those guys. They were showing us a whole bunch of different boats that they were doing on their channel. They said this one was one of the best ones that they used for a swimming pool. It's got a different type of mechanism. There's no fan motor like you saw on these other boats I've been featuring. This one has a special type of motor that it's been a little safer for pools. And we'll go into more details in the next video. I just wanted to give you a quick little synopsis, if you will, of what you'll be seeing. And quick shout out to Hobby Quarters, my favorite store. That's where I bought this boat. So we're going to take a look at this next time. And in the meantime, if you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and smash that notification bell to stay updated on when my next video becomes available. And until then, this is Joe Sorrentino saying thanks for watching. See you on the next one.